Hello and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley. For the next hour, we are going to be learning some English business acronyms. In this class, basically, we might have some general conversation about business and when it's appropriate to use acronyms in business, writing, speaking, whatever. And maybe even how we use some of these acronyms, well, and their meanings. Basically, I'll be talking to the class. I'll be using the Verbling chat box here at Verbling to present the idioms so you can see what I'm writing, and then we'll talk about what they mean. So, all right, I've got a million acronyms, so let's get started. Of course, I don't really have a million. Anyway, hi, Senia, welcome back.
Hello again.
Hello again. Welcome back. And Christian is also
I'm here.
here with us again. Hi, Christian again.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. And JR has joined us.
Hello.
Hi, JR. Hi, how are you today?
Hi. I am pretty good. I have just woke up here in Brazil.
Well, good morning, Brazil.
Good morning.
Hi, Brazil. And the representative of you present all a little bit by categories, and I'll present you with the idiom, and then we're going to talk about when or where or how this is used. Okay. So, all right, presenting it in the Verbling chat box. Senia, what is BID?
Yes. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, does anybody know, JR, or?
It's a idioms, BID?
Not an idiom, an acronym. Okay. Acronyms are letters, capital, always capitalized. I'm sure you're probably all familiar with ASAP or ASAP. Used it? Yeah.
Sorry. It's a business improvement district?
Business Improvement District. Wow, that's good. But no. Wow.
It's based of something.
As soon as possible, no? ASAP.
ASAP it means as soon, as P possible. ASAP as soon as possible. Yes, meaning that you need something urgently. Right. Exactly. That's just an acronym that most of us are familiar with. All right. BID. That was pretty good, Christian, and you may be right. You may be right on that. It may be used for that. Some of these may have other uses that maybe I'm unaware of. Bachelor of Industrial Design. That's also very good. Wow, and that one I know has got to be right as well. Okay. Very good, guys. Very creative. All right, but the meaning I was thinking of is break it down. Okay. Why would somebody use break it down? What does that even mean? The words themselves. Okay, never mind. Acronym. Senia, do you have any idea? What would you
just leave it. Don't mind. Just leave it. Don't mind. No.
No, that's not it. It would be in reference to like some general statistics or accounting.
Maybe, for instance, when I work with purchase sometimes, and when a supplier offered me a proposal, and I'm not sure if they are being fair, I ask them break the price down. I can they can open the cost, and I can see if they are, for instance, how much electricity costs, raw material, water, employees, so I can see the whole
Exactly.
picture.
And that's exactly, very good example. I really, better than the one I was thinking of. Thank you. That is excellent. Yes. Please BID. You might write on an email back as the purchaser. Perfect example. Please BID before EOD. Yeah, so that you can analyze the actual numbers, especially in purchasing where you have to know, well, how much am I paying for each and every part of this. Right, good example. Right, how much are you paying for parts, for labor, for shipping, for taxes, for who knows, uh, maybe for custom
Raw
fees,
material.
yeah, et
Yes.
cetera, anything and everything. Right,
Yeah.
right, that's it. Very good. Okay, Christian. Now
Yeah,
I mentioned BID before EOD. What is EOD?
EOD, um, Intelligence Organization Department. No, I'm laughing. I don't know. EOD, EOD. End of
Yeah,
day.
you
End
got
of
it.
day.
You got it. That's it.
Ah,
Okay, who would send this in a memo? Where would you see this, for example?
end of day. Um, for example, in front of my house, we have happy hours and say, for the end of day, we have happy hours.
Well, that's the happiest way you would ever see this acronym. I'll give you that much. Absolutely. Uh, yeah. This instantly reminds me of demands from my boss. When I get a quick email or memo from my boss and he says he needs something EOD. This this is one that comes from the boss, basically, because they need something from you and they want it before you leave the office today. Yeah, that's where you would see this one.
And you can say end OM, end of month, end of Q, of end of quarter, end of year, and EOY. No, no, yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I guess I have definitely seen EOM or EOQ.
Yeah.
I don't know about week though. I don't remember ever seeing EOW.
EOW for
I don't
what?
know if it's end of week.
End of week. Okay, okay.
I don't know if that exists or not. To tell you the truth, I've never seen it. But you're right about the other two. I have definitely seen those.
But for the,
Especially, yeah.
yeah, but for the end of week, you can say also TGIF, no?
You're a very positive guy, aren't you? I was looking at the positive side of things. Yeah, when I see EOD, it's always, oh God, oh no, he wants me to finish this before I leave. That means I'm gonna have to stay late. Yeah, you're much more positive minded than I am. Very similar to EOD. Um, same kind of thing as COB. Again, you'd see this from your boss before close of business,
Oh,
meaning basically the same thing. You'd see it in the same, it's used in the same way as end of day, close of business. Need this before COB. Yeah, okay. Anyway, which always seemed negative to me. Hi, Ken. Welcome to the class.
Yes, hello. Hello again.
Hello. Uh, okay. Um, oh, yeah, EOW. It's actually on my list. Come to think of it, I do have that. Uh, okay. JR, where would you ever see this? And what does it mean? How about EOT?
Oh man, I have never saw, I have never heard about this.
Sometimes this is actually automated.
EOT.
Okay. Does anybody know? Anyone ever seen this before? EOT?
EOT. EOT, EOT.
Sometimes it's an automated response, actually.
Just hold on. EOT. End of transmission, maybe? No?
Very close. Well, basically the same meaning. End
End
of
of
thread.
text?
Okay, end of thread. JR, what is a thread in business thinking?
Threads. I'm not sure because I usually don't use the word in English. Yeah. I usually don't do business in English, you know.
Including threads, a needle and thread. Not that. What is a thread? Does anybody know? Or, for example, an email thread.
Threads. Threads. It's introduce, no, something?
Well,
I think it's kind of like a tree, in a BBS site or email, kind of flow of the message.
Well, it goes, I send you an email, you send it back to me. I have another question, I send it back to you. You send it back to me. I have one more question, I send it to you. You send it back to me, and you want to tag it as this is over. If we're going to start another, I'm basically letting you know, don't go off subject and start talking about something else on this thread. I need to end this thread so maybe I can file it in my email. Okay, end of thread, this is done. Very close to end of transmission is what you said, what Christian said. Yeah, it means you're notifying the other party or parties in the thread, or instant messaging, same thing. You're talking to a group of people, okay, you've got a bunch of programmers working on the same project and 3 or 4 of them are chipping in. If the boss man, usually again, this is usually the boss's call. If he writes EOT, that means if we are going to talk about this or anything else, we're going to start a new thread. He wants to somehow save this, file it, keep it for reference. He doesn't want this thread to continue forever. This conversation. So it refers to a conversation. And you're ending it because for some reason somebody wants to save this conversation for whatever purposes. Okay, so that's basically the idea. Here's an easier one. Ken, I'll give you a duck here. Duck. All right, ETA.
Yeah. Maybe estimate time
Mm-hmm.
of so, arrival.
Yeah. Now, estimated time of arrival. Yeah, that's it. How would somebody use this?
Maybe, for example, if I book repair a man inside house or a plumber, they say
Oh,
we would come at 2 p.m. Something like that. Yeah,
okay.
around 2 p.m. or something like that. Yeah.
All right. And you see this on every plane ticket you've ever bought. Plane ticket, train ticket,
Oh,
bus
yeah,
ticket.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of reaching the destination. Yeah.
Yep. So very, very much, it could be what you're talking about associated with business or any sort of business traveling whatsoever. Absolutely. Very common. Now, unlike EOT, which you would never hear somebody speak this out loud. You might hear somebody say, I need this by the end of the business day, or I need this by, you might hear somebody speak, I need this by the end of day. By the end of the day, you would probably speak it. Or you might hear somebody say, could you please break down your report for me? Or break down your bid, whatever. All those things are spoken. EOT is never spoken. You only will ever see it written. Estimated time of arrival is spoken, and not only is it spoken, it's actually usually spoken ETA. What's your ETA? And not only in business, it's very common. My aunt Florence is coming to visit. Well, Auntie Flo, what's your ETA? Common conversational English, not just business. Very common. It's an overall acronym that's used in conversational English. Here's the thing, some of these acronyms, you're never going to hear somebody speak it. Others are spoken, but they're spoken the words. They represent, you don't speak the acronym. Others, you speak the acronym, like ETA, like ASAP. We don't normally use the words, we use the acronym when we're, speaking. Okay. Senior, what is an FTE? I'll try to help you out. As opposed to an FTE or a PTE?
FTA. Full time. No?
You got it.
But
That's
of
it.
what? Full time just.
Yeah, Christian's got full-time employee.
Employee.
Yeah. So what's a PTE?
Part time.
Yeah, obviously. Okay. Question, Senior. What is considered officially full-time employment in your country?
I think it's oh my god, it's from something 7 till 5 with 1 hour dinner. It's about it's about what? Oh my god, I'm too lazy to count. I think it's from 8 to 10 hours.
Okay. All right, you're going by the hours. All right. For example, in America, regular full-time employment is normally 40 hours per week. Officially, technically, and various tax rules or business actual laws pertaining to whatever, workman's compensation, insurance, Social Security matters, several, whatever, technical laws are concerned with the fact if it's a PTE or an FTE. Officially, it's 30 hours. If you work 30 hours, you're considered full-time employed. At least 30 hours per week.
I think in Russian usually about 50 hours per week.
I think Russians normally are asked to work 50 hours a week. But, okay. I know that's true. Russians work god-awful hours.
Yes.
Yeah. I
But
know.
not me.
But not you. Good for you. I'm glad. All right. Okay. We're going to now, all right. Christian, I'm going to you. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to look at some acronyms that are more like ASAP. They're more like the ones we've been looking at so far are all, you could see them in legal documents. They're pretty formal. We're going to look at some pretty informal ones. All right, and talk about them and what they represent. What the heck? Oops, writing in the wrong place. Okay. Okay.
Forward.
FWIW. What is that?
Forward. Oh, FW. Oh, this one. Forward or something, no?
It's used. It's used very similarly to this one. FYI.
Forgot where I was, maybe?
That's really good. No, but that's a better answer than the real answer.
Forgot where I was.
I forgot where I was. My God, I said something stupid. FWIW. No, that's really good, and I really like that, but that's not really what I was looking for. How about FYI? Do you know that one? This is FYI is very common. I rarely see
This one,
FWIW.
yes. This one is, yes, for your information.
For your information.
Yeah.
Right. And why would you use that?
You know, when you want to write, for example, a mail, and it's only for information for your boss or your colleagues, you put your type in the mail, you say for your FYI, for your informations, but nothing relevant to, no, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's kind of extra information. Just so you know. It's like saying, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just some information so you know what's going on. All right. FYI. And it might be something casual. And frankly, this is one that we use also in casual spoken English. I could say this to my best friend. FYI, Tammy's coming to the party. Your ex-girlfriend. Just so you know. All right. So you were not surprised when you come to the party and your ex is there. FYI.
But you liked it. It's the last one. FYIY. W.
FWIW, for what it's worth, which basically means the same thing. For what it's worth, you know, Tammy's
Okay.
coming to the party, so, just so you know, so you're not surprised. Okay. Yeah, use very similarly. All right. Where'd JR? JR, come back. All right. Ken, what does this mean? My fingers are, something's wrong with them. I keep hitting the wrong keys. I am.
I am. I am.
I am.
International administration. I don't know. I stand for international.
No.
I don't know.
This is a tough one. And it has nothing to do with Will I Am, the music producer. Nothing to do with him.
Okay.
Never mind him. Okay. Nothing
It's
to do with that guy.
institute or something else, no?
No. It's a very simple thing. Here's this one would probably be used in instant messaging.
Ah.
Hi.
Instant messaging? Instant.
No. It's very simple. This is it. In a meeting.
I see. Wow.
Okay, so don't bother messaging me now. I'm busy.
Yeah.
Okay, and actually, there's all kinds of different ways in instant messaging to express the idea that you're not at your desk. Let me throw that out to you, Ken. Do you know any other ways to express the idea that you're not there?
I often type BRB.
I use that one myself. Yeah. BRB, and what does that mean?
Be right back.
That's right, BRB. I use that one commonly myself. That's my personal favorite. Senia, what one do you have to tell somebody that you're not there?
Away from keyboard.
AFK. Yep, thank you. Away from keyboard. AFK, very common. Very good. That one's also really common. Okay. Christian, do you know any acronyms to say you're not there?
What I say before.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Two people dropped all of us.
I know. At the same time, so I was worried that
Oh, sorry.
something happened to me. Ken and I were frightened.
Yeah.
We got scared, Christian. All right. Christian, do you know any common acronyms to express the idea that you're not in the office?
I'm trying to think about that, and FYA. Ah, yes, we use one. This one. Oh, it's not.
Really? That's interesting.
Did you
Yeah,
see?
we can see it. Yeah, like 3 times. Yeah, what does that mean?
One to one.
Oh, 1-to-1. Oh, like
Yes,
1-to-1 meeting.
yes, exactly. If you
Oh,
want to,
okay.
one-to-one meeting with your boss, for example, you receive that, by mail, and this is one-to-one. Or one-to-one. Well, sorry, is one-to-one, like that.
Yep. Okay. 1-to-1. Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Another one you may see to express the idea that you're not currently at your desk. OOO. Anybody know what that means?
Oh, oh, oh.
Yep. Very straightforward. Out of office.
Ah, yes. Out of.
Out of office. Okay. Um, okay. And here's one with a million variations as well. Okay. Senia, are you here?
Yeah.
All right. Uh, okay. This has several variations, but the most basic, IMO.
IMO.
Hmm.
Hmm. I don't know. IMO. IM.
Okay, it's used at the start of a message. Usually instant messaging. You probably
I
would not
must.
use this in email.
No. I may. I must. No.
No.
Mm.
It's an introduction. Does any Ken or Christian? Do you know this one? IMO?
No.
No. Uh, when you see this, in my opinion, you see this as well if you ever do any commenting on the internet, commenting on news articles, or you see this a lot. Um, uh, or if IMO is in my opinion, what is IMHO?
Hmm.
Honest opinion. Honest.
Well, humble, which is a common, in my humble opinion, which is a common introduction. Maybe honest, I don't know. But in my humble opinion. Okay, guys, what's this mean? I am AO. If I am HO is in my humble opinion, I am AO. uh, I love this one. Okay, this one means, in my arrogant opinion.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah. Obviously, this is not one that you would use with your boss, probably, unless your boss was very friendly with you and he has a very good sense of humor. But between coworkers, when you're trying to joke around, this would be, you know, kind of a funny little acronym to use. Okay. Here's one for you, Christian. What is this? And most English speakers who've ever done anything in business or especially sales or really anything know this one. KISS. What is KISS?
Kiss, K-A-S-S.
KISS. Yes, sir.
Kiss is bye. No, I don't know.
No? Uh, no? Ken, do you know?
Kiss is a rock band to me, so I don't know any. Sorry, can you hear
No?
me?
Yes,
I
I
just
can hear.
yeah, Kiss is a rock band to me.
Is a
I
rock
don't know.
band? Gene
Yeah,
Simmons?
yes,
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Senia, do you know KISS? KISS?
No.
Okay. Partly cultural here, okay? All Americans know this one. Keep it simple, stupid.
Ah,
Okay, you want to advise somebody for anything, whatever. They're letting you look at their project or their presentation, or oh, I'm worried. Can you review my presentation? You might write this. KISS. Come on, just keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate things. And it's partly cultural. I say that because this is something I don't know how. I've attended several sales or business or management related symposiums or workshops, and every single one I've ever been to, I hear KISS used in reference to whatever school of thought, management, sales, whatever they're trying to teach us. It's very cultural in American business culture. Just keep it simple. Okay. All right. Again, another kind of casual one that you may run across. Ken, what is? No, Ken, you did the last one. Senia, what is LMK?
LMK.
And you would see this at the end of a message.
Love?
Sorry?
Love? Something
No.
that?
There's no love in business, Senia. No love at all.
Oh my god, I don't know. I have a problem with verbal chat. I can't see what you typed actually, so it's.
Oh, bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, LMK.
Okay, LMK. I don't know. Leave me. I don't know.
Leave me kittens. Leave me a kangaroo. No, that's not it. Okay.
I don't know.
No? Ken, do you know?
I think let me know.
You got it. That's it exactly. Let me know. So you would see this at the end of again, not a terribly formal email, but maybe an informal, somebody in-house. What does that mean if I say somebody in-house? Do you know, Senia? Somebody
in-house? In what meaning? In what situation?
In business. Mostly we're talking about business.
Somebody in-house, maybe boss near you, something like that. No?
Yeah, somebody who works in the same company as you.
Mm-hmm.
Not any kind of outside email or message. If it's in-house, it's between whatever. You're in operations, you're talking to someone in marketing. It's still in-house. You're working in the same company. So this is a less formal acronym, all right? You can use this for any kind of messaging in-house. I wouldn't use this to talk to a customer, for example. In fact, generally speaking, in general, if you're ever doing business and you're doing business with another company or a customer, generally I try to avoid using acronyms. But in-house, it would be very normal. And LMK, this would be very normal in a IM, instant message thread. Maybe you might also, just a slight variation, you might see something like this. ALMK. Just let me know.
Okay, I am alone. Have a problem with the connection and the Verbim chat.
Yeah, Xenia just said the same thing.
Because I can send you a message. Sometime you disappear, and I don't know. This morning is very bad connection.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Google Hangouts or what it is. Yeah. I've had a little bit of problems all day myself, but not in other. I use another platform, not in Skype. I had no problem. I have a feeling it may be Google. I don't know. I'm guessing. But weird problems, not total disconnection, but small problems with the sound for just a few seconds. I don't know what it is, Christian.
Yeah.
I find it all very, very baffling and scary. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's one, by the way. Yeah, if you ever see this one. IDK, Christian.
Yeah. Which one?
IDK. What does that mean?
IDK. IDK and indicates. No, I don't know.
That is correct. You are correct.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know. Okay, that's another common one.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another very common one. All right, Christian, that was a gimme. So, Christian, what is this business acronym?
I can see the chat, you know.
Oh yeah, so I'll speak it. MTD.
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 MTD management. No. MTD acronym. What is?
You might see this to report sales figures or information from the accounting department. Just do with
MTD
numbers.
is MTD for me. It's months to date, but it's not that. No.
That's right. That is exactly right.
It's months to date. Okay.
Yes, very common. Okay, so your sales figures from the start of the month till now, the 22nd, whatever it is today. All right, here's my sales figures, MTD. Sales MTD, whatever, 67, whatever. Yes. So, again, here is one. Again, very common in emails or any messaging, especially emails reporting figures. But no one says MTD, speaking. If I'm your boss, I would say, hey, I need your sales figures month to date, from the beginning of the month to now. I would say the words. I would never speak the acronym. So it's a little confusing sometimes with that kind of stuff.
You know one? BTV? We use that a lot at work. BTV.
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 No, I don't know that one.
It's very common, by the way.
BTV?
BTW. BTW.
Okay, thank you. I would have known that instantly. I use this one all the time, by the way.
By the way.
Yeah.
And we use also BRB. BRB.
Yeah.
It's
Be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah. BTW is very common. By the way, it's very similar to FYI, but it's even used for even more off-topic information. Usually that's what it means. You use it to introduce something that's off the main thread, not really on the topic you've been talking about. Here's a useful one. Ken, what is a POC?
POC. People of company. Of the company.
People of the company. No. And rarely are you actually going to see people as an acronym word. Oh, okay.
You have also one is business as usual. BAU. Business as usual.
Well, yeah, okay. You know what? I have seen that before, but it was used very casually, like as in "What's up today?" and then business as usual, BAU. Yes, I have seen that one before. Okay, but back to POC.
POC.
Yeah, what is a POC?
POC. We don't know.
Hey, you don't know. Okay, a point of contact. All right.
Okay.
Now, it's used a couple of different ways in actuality.
Like
Uh,
mail, email address or something?
Point of
Or
contact.
mm,
Okay, you need to know who you're supposed to be talking to at ABC Company. So
mm,
Albert Whiteson, extension 37 is your POC. He's
I
the
get
guy you have to talk to get something done. He's the coordinator. He's the
it.
focal point. Okay. Um, I've also heard it used in reference to like marketing, like the point of contact where you first meet the consumer. Okay, we're going to use Facebook advertising as our POC. And our Facebook advertisement will send them to a page, which will send them to our web page. Like that. Our initial POC will be the Facebook advertisement. So I've also heard it used like that, especially in marketing, where you first contact or first contact place that you contact a consumer. Okay. Usually, especially in marketing, you want to move people from one place to another. Eventually, you want to move them to buy your product. So where you first introduce yourself to them is also sometimes called your POC too. Okay. Or it can refer to an actual human being. All right. Here's a fun one, and one you should know, just in case you ever see it. This is a rare one, but you should know it just in case. Okay, Senia, NSFW.
Oh my god, I knew it, but I forgot. NSFW. NSFW. Can you repeat?
NSFW. Yes.
FW.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Oh my god, no, I don't know, I think. NSFW.
Okay. All right. Where would you see this? For example, you work in a factory, all right, and you've got a hole puncher, and it punches holes in, I don't know, your automobile body. If you see a sign that says NSFW, you really should know that it means not safe for work.
Oh,
Okay, it's kind of a code. So if some idiot comes in walking in off the street, he sees NSFW, he doesn't know what that means. All right, but yeah, yeah, it's good to know. If you happen to be the guy who usually punches the holes, wait a minute. All right. Uh, okay, if you get an email, Christian, if you get an email and the heading
yeah.
says something like this, okay, NWR dash blah 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 blah, whatever it says. NWR. What is the NWR?
NWR, right? No. No right. No right records. No. No.
No?
No. NWR. We can say, for example, NWR. It's oh, I don't know.
Okay, it would be common to see as the title of your email, NWR. All right.
No right, no west, no. No, I don't know.
Ken or Senior, do you have any idea?
No work required.
Ooh, very That's very close, but not quite. Oh, real close, actually. Not work related. So you'd see this as an email heading. All right.
Okay.
So, when you get your email, you see NWR. Oh, I know it. I'm really busy today. You're going to skip that. You're going to skip that. You maybe come back to it later. NWR, Janice's birthday. Whatever. If somebody's having a birthday party after work or something. It's to warn you that you don't have to deal with this email right away. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a weird one, but useful. Okay, okay, a couple variations. All right. All right, Ken. If you get an email back from your boss, and he writes this, and this is all he writes, or maybe he writes this. Hang on. Okay. You send your boss a report, and he sends it back to you, and all it says is TLTR, the boss. What is he saying to you? What does that mean?
Maybe talk to you later or something.
No.
No. Is it bad or is it good?
It's very bad. It's not good. You don't want to see this. You really don't want to see this. It's probably not good news. It might not matter, but it might be bad news. No?
No.
Christian, any idea?
No. I'm thinking about that, but no. No, to be
Okay.
honest, no.
All right. Again, you send a report, and your boss just sends you. This is all he sends. Okay. Too long to read, or the other version, too long, didn't read. Okay.
Oh,
I sent him a report, and he just went, oh, screw this, and sent it back, TLTR. All right. Maybe he'll ask for a summary instead of a whole long, huge report. But usually it's bad news. Yeah. Okay, here's a useful one. Christian, what is TOS?
TOF?
Hmm?
TOF.
Do a S.
TOS.
Sally.
Maybe S. TOS acronym is maybe to finish something, or no, or we can say it's TOS other side, no, something with our other side.
Now, for example, you might get an email. You're going to outsource something, some part of your business, and you may request the TOS for your outsourced.
TOS.
Whatever.
The operating system? No. TOS.
No. Or possibly you need the TOS because you're buying a new server for your company. So I need to know the TOS on that new server. And this one can be spoken, by the way, or in email or messages. No. Ken, do you know?
Terms of service?
That's it. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
TOS or QoS?
T as in
T.
T. T as in T. T as in Tom. And by the way, in business, Of course, we have the what is that called? A is alpha, B brown, whatever. The NATO uh, pilot alphabet thing. Alpha, Charlie, Tango, Hotel. The ways to say letters that way. Most English speakers, if you need to spell and you're talking to them, by the way, T as in Tommy, S as in Sally, A as in Andrew. Usually common names work really well. If you can't remember Alpha Tango, Foxtrot, which I never can. You can use names, and for English speakers that works very well, or animals. K as in kangaroo, B as in bear, L as in lion, C as in cat, D as in dog. Yeah, you know, don't use like R as in reproachment, I as in intellectual, S as in sensibility. Don't use big complicated words if you're trying to give represent letters. People will think you're crazy, first of all. Okay. Oh, here's a fun one. Which you would never send to the boss, by the way, but again, friends at work, kind of, maybe with or without the question mark. Ken, what is WIIFM?
What 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 is what is
Yes.
what is uh what is that information? What is the information?
No, close.
What is IFM?
Yeah. What's
What
what's in? You
what's
got it.
in okay. What's in F FM?
Christian, you got a guess?
No, no.
Again, this would be very much instant messaging. No one would ever speak this, but only between coworkers and probably friendly coworkers. Okay. What's in it for me?
What's in it for me?
Okay. Do you know the meaning of this common phrase or question? What's in it for me? What do I mean when I say that, Ken?
What can I get or something?
Yeah, what can I get? All right. Can you send me a whole bunch of reports before the end of business day? Really? What's in it for me? What do I get? I'm buried. You want me to spend extra time finding reports for you? Really? What's in it for me, buddy? What do I get? Yeah. Okay. All right. On a much more pleasant note, what is TYT? Yeah, Christian. Yeah.
QIT, QIT. Oh, I don't know.
Well, maybe after somebody says, "What's in it for me?" you may say, "TYT, TYT, TYT."
TYT.
Yeah, and this is again one you would not speak. You would say the words, very common phrase spoken, very common phrase spoken, very colloquial. Ken, any guesses?
Take your time.
That's it.
Ah,
Take your time. No worries. Don't hurry. Oh, don't rush. Never mind. Sorry. Take your time. Okay. Yeah, definitely. All right. What does it mean if you're gonna WFH today?
H.
WFH. Sometimes today. WFH today.
If H is hour. stands for honor?
No, it isn't.
Um,
If I tell you what H is, you should get it. H is for home.
home. Uh, if home.
H is for home. WFH.
If,
No?
No.
Okay. Work from home or maybe working from home.
Oh. Oh yes.
Okay.
It was so easy.
Yeah, so you might see WFH today. Oh, okay, he's at home today. WFH today, so I can't access that particular file. Yeah, like that. All right. Our time is up, so TTYL.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Do you know that one? TTYL?
No.
No?
No.
Ken?
No.
Talk to you later.
I see.
Talk to you later. All right. Okay, do you know this one?
See you later.
See you later. All right, gentlemen. See you later. Okay.
Alligator.
All right. See you later, alligators. All right. Take care, gentlemen. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.